LUGASS channel.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our virtual classroom. I am Amon. Today, we are going on an adventure, not to the Mount Apple, but right here in our urban jungle. We are going to talk about mountaineering, but with a twist. How we can learn crucial skills even with limited facilities. Do you know how important our discussion today? That's great! It's about mountaineering. So, are you ready to climb? Do you have any idea about trekking? To truly appreciate the mindset we are talking about, let's look at the roots of mountaineering, sometimes called alpinism. But before that, our discussion is based on the most essential learning competency, or what we call MELCs, of the Department of Education. And these are our MELCs for today and our objectives. So, let's start. For centuries, mountains were seen as sacred or simply too dangerous to climb. The modern sport really began in 1786 with the first ascent of Mount Blanc in the European Alps. People started climbing mountains not just for science or survival, but in sheer challenge and adventure. The so-called Golden Age of Alpinism followed with legendary peaks like the Matterhorn being conquered. And of course, the ultimate goal was reached in 1953 with Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay with first summited Mount Everest. What's the takeaway? The core of mountaineering is the human desire to explore, test limits, and prepare meticulously for a challenge, and that is exactly we are going to practice today. Have you experienced climbing a mountain? That's great! Now, would you believe if I tell you that we can use four-story building as an alternative if we don't have mountain? Now, you'd be thinking, a four-story building? That's not a mountain. And you'd be right. But the principles of safety, planning, physical activities or physical fitness, and even overcoming challenges are exactly the same. Well, we will be focusing on how we can adapt mountaineering concepts to accessible environment. It's about developing the mindset and fundamental skills that are essential for any ascent, big or small. Let's break down some core aspects of mountaineering and see how our four-story building becomes our training ground. Even for a short climb, physical fitness is key. For our building, it's all about stair climbing. Imagine repeatedly climbing those 4 flights of stairs. It builds length, cardiovascular endurance, and mental stamina, all crucial for real mountains. We can do lunges, squats, calf raises, using the stairs, or just our body weight. No fancy gym needed. Or you even step foot on a mountain, you plan your route. Where are the safe spots? What are the potential hazards? Or building, this means observing. Do you understand? Are there clear paths? Are there any obstacles? For us, it might be identifying the stairwells, knowing where the fire exits are, and understanding the layout. If you are doing something like urban climbing, which by the way, we are not advocating without proper training and permission. You'd be looking at handholds and footholds. Even just navigating a complex building quickly and efficiently is a form of route planning. Mountaineers carry specific gear for survival safety. While we don't need and ice access for a building, we can adapt the concept of essential supplies. Can you give me an example of essential gear in mountaineering? Great! For an urban expedition, think about water. Staying hydrated is always important. Basic first aid kit. Small scrapes and blisters can happen anywhere. Communication. A charged phone is your lifeline. Emergency whistles for attracting attention if needed. Snacks. Energy is crucial for any exertion. Appropriate footwear. Good grip is essential even on stairs. Safety first always. This perhaps the most important lesson. Mountaineering has inherent risk and even in building safety protocols are paramount. Are you aware what are dangers we can encounter during the trekking? Good. Never climb structure without permission and proper training. Our building example is for theoretical learning and internal stairs with fire escape use. Know your limit. Don't push yourself beyond what you're capable of. Communicate. If you're training with a friend by repeatedly climbing stairs, let someone know your plans. Fire exits understand their purpose. In real emergency, these are your safety routes downstairs. Safety first, respect the environment and rules. Mountaineering isn't just physical, it's hugely mental, dealing with fatigue, unexpected obstacle, and fear requires mental resilience. Imagine you're climbing those stairs and you're tired. Your legs ache. Do you give up? Or do you push through one step at a time? That's the mental game. What if a pathway is blocked? Can you find an alternative? This ability to problem solve under pressure is a skill that translates from the urban environment to the highest peaks. Mind over matter, your strongest muscles. So, while we might not have a grand mountain range at our disposal, our four-story building provides an incredible, accessible training ground. It teaches us about physical endurance, meticulous planning, essential preparedness, unwavering safety, and the power of mental strength. These aren't just skills for mountaineering, they are skills for life. Remember, every journey, no matter how grand, starts with a single step, or in our case, a single stair. So next time you're in a building, think about the lesson we discussed. How can you challenge yourself safely and smartly? Before we end our discussion, I will leave you an activity called Fastest Known Time, also called FTK Sprint. This focuses on speed, agility, and memorization. No cheating, okay? The goal is complete a circuit of the entire building, starting at one point, touching a specific object on each floor, and returning to the start in the shortest time possible. The activity, the circuit example, starts from the guardhouse, main gate, touch the principal's door, touch the first room at the fourth floor, touch the last room at the ground floor, and then return to the guardhouse main gate. Rules: the runner must strictly follow a predetermined safe path, no jumping on the railings. Mountaineering connection simulates the fitness and efficiency of an FKT attempt on a major route requiring maximum effort and precise movement. Gets? So that's all for today's video. Stay safe, stay adventurous, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
LUGASS channel.